Hello viewers, welcome back to another YouTube video, and this week I am very happy to inform you that we finally did it. So this week we decided to go back to the Nürburgring time trials, the license center. This is IA 10, International License 10. So I think if you've been around for some time, you know that the very first video I posted on YouTube was of this license center, and in that video I got my best time was 55.8, but right now, as you can see, we decided to go back and try and beat that time this week. So our first couple of attempts ended in failure, as you've seen previously, but this attempt here was the best one so far, the golden one. So into the first corner we missed the apex slightly, but we hit the second apex. Not ideal, we lose a couple of tens there. That's also, we were a little bit too much on the inside of that apex, so we lose a couple of tens on the first couple of sector, and then the second sector we are sliding everywhere. Supposed to be on top of that curb properly, but you can see we are gaining time. And then in this corner, in the previous attempt we went wide, but this time we were able to put it nicely into this corner, slightly bit wider. We lose time, brake a little bit earlier in this corner, we lose time also on the exit, but now this one we decided to compromise our entry to maximize our exit, and as you can see already we are pulling ahead and we get a 55.5. For those who don't know, a 55.5 is a very fast time. I couldn't believe it when I said this time. If you watch Super GT's video on this license, I think his fastest time was a 55.2 or something. So obviously I'm very happy with this attempt. When I started making this video or filming this test, I wanted to give up. I wanted to make my usual excuses. Oh, I don't have a proper racing seat, I'm using a dining chair, so I can't trail brake properly. Oh, the Logitech D21 pedals are too hard, trail braking is hard. But I didn't give up. I tried again. I took a break, couple of days, then I came back again and I tried again, and as you can see, our hard work was rewarded. And the crazy thing is, I'm pretty sure you can still go faster than this. This is a 55.5. We were losing time in a couple of corners previously, and I'm pretty sure if you try again and we minimize our mistakes, you can probably get it down to a 55 flat, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, the goal was to get the golden trophy, because we are trying to get the platinum. So we go to Spa. This is the master license, the final test. We will do it in this car. I don't know what its name is, but it's in Spa in the wet, and it's very hard. It's very hard because once you go offline or off the dry part, you slide. So you can see in our first attempt here, we are all over the curb and the curb is wet. So what do? We spin and we hit the barrier. But we attempted again. This time, breaking around the same area, we attack the curbs the same way. We are very tentative because in the wet these curbs are very slippery. But this time around we managed to stay away from the curbs, and we set a time of 2:26 2:68. 2 second or 4 second, 2 second improvement, but still 2 seconds away from the gold time that we need. So we decided to abandon that one for now because it's very hard, and we try and complete this other single one. So if you don't know, we have, I think, 3 remaining. We have this one, we have the Formula 1 one, Formula what? The one with the race in Japan. You can see I'm drifting through that corner. This car is very unstable. The behind is very loose. You can see there the way we are drifting through that corner. But Super Formula. So this one, Super Formula, and that previous one, the Spa one. We only remaining with those 3. We finished that, and then we unlocked the platinum trophy. And the platinum trophy is very nice because it's only 1% of players or something have earned it. So I really want to earn it. But you can see, this is, I think, is our excuse me, our best time that we set on this track. This is Deep Forest Racer, I think. So one thing I learned from my previous attempts, especially on that Nürburgring test, is when you are so close, but every single time you're trying to attempt, you're just making mistakes. It's very good to take a break, either recover, come back the next day and try again. And that's exactly what I did, or what I wanted to do here. You can see I was setting my best time right now currently is a 2:10.3, 2:10.379. This one was an improvement, but I had a lot of attempts. It was a little bit easier than the Nürburgring. This one I was able to get it to this time in one sitting. The Nürburgring took a couple of days. Either way, it was still very difficult. And as you can see through this very long straight, this corner here was a little bit troublesome. You're supposed to be close to the apex. I missed there the apex, and you'll see it will come to pay hurt us later. I missed that apex over there. It's supposed to be a little bit closer towards the barrier there, but here I was very good, very tidy, braking point very nicely. I braked a little bit earlier there, but anyway, it doesn't matter now. This other corner, this corner is tricky because it's downhill. If your input is too aggressive, you lose the rear of the car and you slide. But nicely through there, and then you come to this final corner, final set of corners. You brake just before the curbs, or the start of the curbs. You hit the apex. You're not using gear 1 because you don't want to spin when you go back on power. And then here it's very easy to hit that barrier there, that muscle barrier. But yeah, you're going to come across the line. It's going to be at 22 or 297, 2 tenths off. So like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.